Hello and a very warm welcome to my office. My name is Brian McGinty. It's great to be speaking to you today wherever you are in the world. Now, I know you're really busy, so let's get on with this and tell you what this is all about. I've been with Karatbars International since 2013. I look after over 13,000 accounts in over 100 countries. Now, obviously, I can't be everywhere all the time, and I do have business partners in those countries who are working out there talking to people, telling them about our mission here at Karatbars. I record this presentation every week so that my business partners can then in turn show it to their customers, and it keeps my business partners and customers updated as well. It's provided for new customers and provided for new business partners, both of which we need. It's a short overview. All the information you need is going to be in the Karatbars website. It's free to register on the Karatbars website, and you can do that at the end. I'm going to show you how to do that. There may be a link underneath this video. If there's no link under this video, you need to get back to the person who told you about this presentation. But thanks very much for watching anyway. Let me get on and show you what it's all about, because I do want to give you all the information you need. Karatbars International basically is for you if you're looking for a legitimate long-term company. I've been with direct sales companies for over 20 years, and like most people, I tried different companies. I tried startup companies, and I very quickly found that over 80% of new businesses disappear within the first 2 years. So if you want a legitimate long-term company that's going to be here for the next 5 years, for the next 10 years, if you don't want to be starting something now and then it disappearing in a year's time and starting over, Karatbars is where you want to be. We have very long-term goals with the company, and the company has been established since 2011. On top of that, this is a product you can be proud of. The reason I say that is I've got nothing against health foods and potions and lotions, but if you're ever sitting around a dinner table and you happen to say to someone that you're selling a new smoothie drink or a coffee or whatever it is, people will get up and leave the table. They'll leave the room. I've put a picture there of a guy jumping out the window. I've not had that yet. But in terms of what we're selling here at Karatbars International, no one ever leaves the table whenever you tell them that you sell gold. It's something I've found really fascinating being with the company for such a long time. But if someone asks me what I do and I tell them I sell gold and I take out one of my Karatbars here and put it down on the table, you actually get people coming from other tables just to see what it's all about. So it is a business you can be proud of as well, and more so through the charity work and other things we do. I'll talk about those in a little while. Now, on top of that, there's simple steps anyone can follow. There is no business on this earth that's any more simple than Karatbars International. I've worked with sales companies, I've wrote training plans for companies. There's nothing gets any easier than this, and I'm going to show you that as we go through this overview. If you want freedom from debt, Karatbars International can do that. Karatbars International is freeing people from debt all around the world. You don't know my story, but just before I started with the company, I had a very bad year in 2013. I'd lost my business. My wife was sick. My mum subsequently died. My wife's mum died. A very, very bad year. Ended up in a very bad place. And Karatbars International has taken me from that and helped me and helped my family and other families as well get freedom from any debt or anything bad that was happening in their lives. On top of that, the great thing about this company and the great thing about this system is it gives you more time for yourself. I have so much time now to spend with my wife and my 4 children. I can go where I want, I can be where I want, and I have the money to do the things that I want to do as well. The best thing about Karatbars from my personal point of view is that it gives me a passive residual weekly income. Okay, so I'll show you how this works in a few minutes, but if you want to be paid whether you're working or you're not working, then Karatbars International can do that, and it's a true residual passive income. Last but not least, Karatbars will give you unlimited earning potential. I'm going to show you how, during this overview, I'm going to show you how you can earn up to 1.8 million euros, and that's just on bonuses alone. So here at Karatbars International, we're a private debt-free company, started in 2011, as I said already. We're based in Stuttgart in Germany, and the best thing of all, that's the offices on the screen, and the offices are open to the public. You can walk straight in there to those offices off the street. You can meet Harold, the CEO, you can meet the support staff, you can see the delivery department, you can walk around the office, they'll give you a tour of the office. That's what you call a really open and transparent company. Harold Seitz, who's the CEO, a visionary founder of our company. This is him on the screen. He's also a senator of the BWA, which is German Overseas Trade Association. Just looking at the pictures on the screen there, you can see just above my head, you can see Sharon Stone there. That's with Harold there at the Peace, Justice and Security Gala in The Hague. To the right of that, you can see Harold speaking at the World Energy Forum in New York. And just off to my left there, that's Harold speaking at the Frankfurt Stock Exchange. And just above there, We can see Harold on the red carpet at Cannes last year, and all of these events took place in the past 12 months. These are the things that the CEO is doing to bring Karatbars to the world and to bring Karatbars to different industries as well. You can see just to the left of that there, you can see the CRIFO Zert, the certificate, and that certificate was presented to Karatbars International this year because Karatbars is in the top 2% of companies in Germany in terms of credit scoring. Fantastic accolade for the company, and if you know Germany, you'll know that's not an easy feat to be in the top 2% of companies there in Germany. This shows you the caliber of Karatbars International, and it shows you the caliber of the owner as well. Everything is transparent with the company. That's really important. We have over 500,000 accounts from 125 countries. When I came into the company in 2013, we had around about 60,000 accounts in 57 countries. So huge growth in that time, and we plan to grow the company again more than that now in the next 5 to 10 years. Existing partnerships include, this is Real Madrid Soccer Club, if you've ever heard of them. Real Madrid are the richest soccer team in the world, richest sports club in the world, and this is an official licensed partner product. Martina Slabakova, current gold medalist in speed skating. This is the card here, again, an official licensed product. This is the earlier Real Madrid limited edition card that was for sale. And there are other sports stars here. We have April Steiner-Bennett from the United States. We have the Monaco Grand Prix. You know the Monaco Grand Prix. This is the official card here from Monaco Grand Prix from Karatbars International. And this is the type of partnerships that Karatbars International have. On the screen there, you can also see the Benfica card. Monica Puig, who is the current gold medalist in tennis. This is the little card here. I keep all these products. I buy all these products, obviously, whenever they come out because I can show them to people in my presentations. I also buy them so I can show them to people if I'm doing a live presentation as well. You can see in the bottom left, we have FedEx do all our deliveries. So this is one of the FedEx parcels, one of the boxes. I had a smaller package arrived last week, and it was one of these FedEx packages. All our payments to all our business partners around the world are done through MasterCard. This is the MasterCard here. And again, to have partnerships and links with such prestigious companies, top-tier companies, shows you the caliber, again, of Karatbars International. You can see there, just beside my head, we have the Karatbars racing team, Karatbars motorbike, fully levered motorbike, and that's the actual Karatbars racing team lorry. So more of these, you'll see more of these partnerships going forward. Again, these are all very top tier companies, very top tier organizations. So again, it shows you who Karatbars International are. So who do we work with as a company then? Well, obviously we need business partners. Business partners are the lifeblood of the company because it's our business partners in the UK and the United States and Canada that go out there and tell the world really that Karatbars exists. What do we do for those customers then? We have savings plans. Savings plans are simply where people can save now in gold every week, every month with Karatbars International, which people didn't even know they could do. We work with K exchanges. K exchanges, I'll talk a little bit more about these in a second, but these K exchanges are simply shops and businesses that accept Karatbars, gold and payment for goods and services. We have our KaratPay app, which is being released on the 20th of January. KaratPay is already available. KaratPay very simply means you can buy gold with Karatbars International and transfer it to people you know online. We also work with churches and charities. This is the Lighthouse Project in the United States, a charity that we're helping support. We have the Voices of Africa charity in Tanzania, where my wife was a missionary there. So again, one of those cards, if you buy one of those, a donation goes to that charity. We also have branded and business cards. You can create your own business card with Karatbars International, create your own images, if you like, on top of the card. So here's one of our little branded cards here. You can put any design you like. Karatbars International will create the design for you. But again, people use these as a business card then, as a marketing tool for their own businesses and companies. And finally, sports clubs, as I mentioned already, Real Madrid. If you know any sports clubs, if you're a church, if you're a charity, if you're looking for business cards, then you could become a customer of Karatbars International because all of our products do contain 24 karat gold. So why saving gold in the first place? This is really, really important. Most people don't know this. And the reason people don't know this is because governments and banks don't want the people knowing this. But let's take a look at the exact increase in the value of gold against some currencies over the past 16 years. So let's take a look in the chart on the left. We have the US dollar. If we scroll down USD right down to the bottom, you can see gold on average has increased against the US dollar 10.7% on average over the past 16 years. 10.7% every year. Now, most people put their money in a bank to try and get 2 or 3%. If they're lucky, it's less than 1% in the UK at the moment. People don't realise that by saving in gold, against, if you're in the US dollar, for example, it increases 10.7% on average over the past 16 years. Let's scroll right over to where it says euro there, and we can see the euro down at the bottom is 10% average. GBP, over the course of the 16 years, you can see it's 12.3%. Now, that's why I save in gold, because I could put my money in a bank, get 1%. A lot of people don't realize that 60% of all the gold on earth is held by central banks. Now, that you put your money in the bank will go and buy gold with it. In the UK, they'll get 12% every year on that gold, and they'll quite happily give you 1%. That's the system we're in. That's why you don't know about gold. That's why we're not taught about gold in schools, because if the public knew this, there would be a run on the banks tomorrow morning. This is the truth. You can see that you can check out all the figures at goldprice.org if you like, but this is why it's so important for people to be able to save in gold and save in a physical asset that they actually have. Over a period of time, let's take a look at 25 years, for example. That's how long the average person has a mortgage. In the UK now it's going to 35 years. But let's say, for example, you started saving 50 euros every single week in gold. Well, let's take a look at how that would work. A period of 25 years in the UK, let's say gold just continues on at 12%, as it has done for the past 16 years. You're starting off with 0, but you're saving 50 every week. Well, over a course of 25 years, you could end up with £468,000 worth of gold. So again, it doesn't matter if you're working in US dollar or working in euro, 468,000 saved after 25 years. And this is why, for example, myself, I rent my home. I put any extra money that I would have put into a mortgage, I put that into gold. Because of that, I can rent a bigger property than I would be able to do if I was taking a mortgage out, and that way I don't have to worry about losing my home, because I'm putting that extra money into gold every month. Now, 4.5 years ago, I didn't know any of this. I didn't know how important it was to save in gold. I didn't really know about compounding. No one ever taught me this in school. But this is what we're trying to educate people on now, that even just saving £50 a week out of their wages every single month could mean a very, very happy retirement, or a very, very happy legacy to pass on to your children as well. So let's talk about Karatbars Gold then itself. So Karatbars Gold comes from an LBMA accredited refinery. I'm just going to get this cash gold here. We sell in 0.1 gram to 5 gram weight. So what does a 0.1 gram look like? Well, this is a 0.1 gram carat here, and you can see the 0.1 gram piece of gold in the center of the note. This is a 0.2 gram note, and we can see the 0.2, the two pieces there. 0.4, I'm sure you've got this by now, there's 4 pieces of gold in there. And here we have a 0.6 cash gold, and we have the 6 pieces, 0.1 gram pieces of gold in there. On this note has higher security features than a dollar or a UK banknote, for example, because we have our serial number on the side. We have the Karatbars logo and the gold itself. We have the serial number down here. We have the certificate for the gold itself on the other side. This is your certificate here. And then on top of that, we have a DNA marker on the notes, which you run a DNA reader over. I'll show you that in a second. The DNA reader over, and that beeps to show you that this is an authentic Karatbars cash gold. We then have got a 1 gram, and this is a 1 gram. It's inside a card now, not a note. Here we have a 2.5 gram, and this is the 2.5. You can see it's a bigger piece of gold. And then finally, we have the 5 gram, which is this one here. So looking at the 5 gram, we have the Karatbars logo embedded into the gold during the manufacturing process. We have the certificate of authenticity here on the left. On the right, we have our hologram. On the front, we'll turn it over now. We have our serial number on the bottom. And you can see on here, it's Nadir, is the refinery. It's one of the refineries that produces this gold. And it's 24 karat 999.9. Okay, there's 999.1, 999.5. This is 999.9. It's 4 nines. It's really important. This is the type of gold that countries can use to settle international debt. Okay, so that's what we're actually selling. On top of that, the card is covered with the gold itself is covered with a special DNA coating. This machine is unique to Karatbars International, and this is the card. We'll run the card over here. Nothing happens. Over the gold, you can see the beep. Okay, we'll do it again. And you know this is an authentic Karatbar. What this does is it means that a Karatbars International cash gold or Karatbars International classic cards are completely fraud proof. So 24 karat 999.9 purity, we have the certificate of authenticity, hologram serial number, sealed into this very durable plastic card, scratch proof card, means it fits nicely into your wallet as well. And what's really important is we've been delivering these without issue since 2011. Okay, there's lots of gold companies popping up all the time. We've been delivering these without fail, every delivery done through FedEx insured courier to people's doors since 2011. And it's that reputation and it's that consistency of delivery over the course of 5 or 6 years that means people are now really waking up to what Karatbars International is about. The reason all these features are so important is that there's a lot of fake gold out there in the market. There's tungsten. People are coating tungsten with 24 karat gold and passing it off as real gold whenever it's not gold at all. Experienced gold buyers know that, and experienced gold buyers are looking for certificates, they're looking for holograms, they're looking for anything that adds to the security of that gold. On top of that, if you do decide to buy some gold from Karatbars, then you can choose free storage. You can store these in Germany for as long as you wish, or FedEx delivery. Really simple. On top of that, buying Karatbars, again, really simple. If you want to go to the website now, you can register and buy one of these. You can put it in storage. It takes a few seconds, really easy. One of these costs around about €7 for one of these today. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about K-Exchange in a second, but shops and businesses now around the world can accept these. The shop or business goes to karatbank.net. They can see the acceptance rate today for accepting one of these. So they will see the rate that they can take it in at. They also see the rate then that they can sell it back out over the counter at as well. But I'll show you a little bit more about that in a second. Now, if you want to buy a 1 gram card today, you're looking at around about €54 per gram if you take into account a 3% discount code, which we can give you. At 2.5 gram card works out at around about €50 per gram today. And if you want to buy a 5 gram card, it works out at around about €46 today. So that's the bigger card you buy, the better per gram price that you're actually getting. The important thing, and again, I've been with the company for 4.5 years. People send me websites all the time where another website purports to be selling gold at a cheaper price, if you like, with similar security features. I know because I've gone to most of these websites that whenever you get to the checkout, there's a minimum order. They don't actually have any 1 grams in stock, and then they try to sell you ounces. Or there's a minimum order, or the price at the checkout is greatly increased. There might be a ridiculous delivery charge or something like that. I know from 4.5 years of experience that you cannot buy the same grade of gold and the same quantities with the same features that Karatbars sell at a lower price. And I've always said this, I've been saying this consistently. If anyone thinks that they can, I'm quite happy there's 10 grams of gold there. If anybody thinks they can buy the same grade of gold and the same denominations with the same features Karatbars offer at a lower price, I'm quite happy to send them 10 grams of my own gold. Do you know why I'm so sure of that? Because I've investigated all these other companies and I know that you actually can't. The price that they often put on the website isn't the final price that you're going to pay. So how do you buy and save with Karatbars? You can register on the website now completely for free. There's a link under this video. We'll get back to the person who told you about it. You can buy a product manually, i.e. you just want to go now and you want to buy, let's say, a Christmas card. So we sell Christmas cards. These you can buy these packs of 6. You need to get your order in by the 8th of December though if you want to guarantee Christmas delivery. But you can buy one of these. You can buy one with 1 gram inside, or you can buy packs of 6 with 0.1 gram inside. So these are a great little stocking filler, great way to introduce people to Karatbars. If you want to set up an autosave, you can just go into the website, put in your credit card details, and choose that maybe you buy one of these every month or every week, or one of these every month or every week, or you can choose a fixed amount. If you want €100 a month to come off your card, that will be turned into gold and put into storage for you every single month. And you can choose delivery whenever you like. Your gold is stored for free for as long as you wish. FedEx delivery is €13.50 inside Europe or €18.50 outside Europe. If you wait until you have over 100 grams in storage, then your delivery is completely free. So normally what people do is they start buying a few grams, they get it delivered just to make sure it gets delivered. And then after a while, then you start leaving in more and more and more. So I'd always leave in over 100 grams before I'd ask for my delivery now. Now, what can you do with your gold in the future? Keep it is the obvious thing. I turned 40 a couple of weeks ago. I'm saving as much gold as I can. I'm accumulating as much as I can because I'm not relying on any government or pension company to be there when I get to 65 or 70 or maybe 90 as the pension age may be whenever I get there. I will choose my own retirement date. I will have my own gold and I can turn that back into cash then in any country on earth when I want to. You can sell your gold to another partner or to another customer. It's your gold, it's private issue. Unlike American Eagles, unlike Maple Leafs, this can't be confiscated by governments. Governments can confiscate American Eagles, they can confiscate gold sovereigns because they're government issued coins. You're not actually the owner, you're only holding on to it. At the time. If a government the UK government, USA government decided they wanted to confiscate those, they could. If you're going to buy gold, please do make sure you buy private issue gold. On top of that, we have all our features. All our features make the resale of our gold much, much easier. If you go to Bullion by Post at the moment, which is a popular UK website, and buy a gram of gold, this is what you're going to get in the post here. That's a gram of gold with them. And that gram of gold with them will cost you about £49. Okay, and that's what it looks like inside this little Petri dish. Now, if you want to go and turn this back into cash, what do you think is going to be easier to turn back into cash? A Karatbar with all the security features and knowing what it is, or this little piece of shiny yellow metal, which could be a bit of tungsten coated with 24 karat gold leaf. That's what makes Karatbars International easier to turn back into cash in the long term. That's why the features are so important. Now, going forward, you can transfer your cash gold via Karatpay. So if you want to register on the Karatpay website today, load it with some cash gold. And let's say, for example, you want to pay a friend in the United States or Australia. All he or she needs to do is open an account, you get his wallet number, and you transfer the gold from your wallet into their wallet. That's how simple Karatpay is. Whenever the app comes out in January, you will then be able to pay in shops and businesses using your Karatpay app as well. The K exchanges are going to be a huge part of the business going forward. It's going to be a big focus for me in 2018 and 2019. The K exchanges and Karatpay really are the ultimate digital payment system. On the app, you can upload your own gold to your app. So whenever you get paid, your wages maybe on a Friday or something, you can just transfer some of that into gold right away. You can buy physical gold and have it delivered. You can then go into shops and businesses and buy using the gold in your app. Obviously, if you're keeping cash in the bank, it's getting eaten away by inflation. I think inflation in the UK is much higher than the government's actually telling us. And we were told today that Christmas this year is going to be 20% more expensive than last year. Yet in all, inflation is only supposed to be running at 3%. There's something wrong there. But anyway, you can get gold back as well. So shops and businesses who become K exchanges can offer gold back to their customers. So instead of offering cash back, the customer can open a Karatpay account while they're there in the shop. Now, obviously, if you're thinking now, if you become a business partner and you're the person that signs up that shop, how many extra customers do you think you could have in your organization every day from that shopkeeper only registering their own customers? This is going to be huge for business partners, huge for Karatbars International in terms of the growth of the company as well. Now, there are other digital payment systems out there. Cryptocurrency, there's lots of them, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Ripple, all these different cryptocurrencies that are out there at the moment people are talking about. So I'm just doing a little example just to give you an idea of what the difference is between what we do at Karatbars International and what cryptocurrency actually does. Now, the point in cryptocurrency is to give peer-to-peer transactions. Now, cryptocurrency does that. I can pay someone else with my Bitcoin. Now, with Karatpay, I can do that as well. So they're both the same in terms of that. Both are outside the banking system. Okay, so they're outside manipulation by banks. Cryptocurrency has been increasing in value against currencies for the past 5 years. Yes, that's very true. Bitcoin is going in the news a lot at the moment because it's going up a lot against currencies. Gold has been increasing against all currencies that have ever been created for the past 5,000 years. So slightly longer history there in terms of gold's history. Cryptocurrencies, yes, you get a free account with a lot of them. Karatpay and Karatbars, again, you have a free account here, so both the same. Cryptocurrency sometimes gives instant transactions. Because of the amount of people now using Bitcoin, transactions have become a bit slow and clunky. And with Karatpay, we don't have that problem because the infrastructure is there. You can pay someone instantly with Karatbars. Bitcoin, people are saying that it's inflation proof. Well, it's not really inflation proof because there's more and more cryptocurrencies being born. All these extra cryptocurrencies are actually creating their own inflation. Bitcoin has split into Bitcoin Cash and then into Bitcoin Gold. And there are over 1,000 registered cryptocurrencies at the moment. So all those different cryptocurrencies are creating that inflation. The thing about gold is you can't recreate gold. It's a chemical element. So you can't create that inflation in the gold market. Now, this is where it really changes. Cryptocurrency doesn't work on an IT blackout. Okay, the great thing about Karatbars and cash gold is that if you keep a percentage of your cash gold and physical cash gold in your home, it doesn't matter if the internet doesn't work. It doesn't matter if there's an IT blackout. It doesn't matter if there's a natural disaster where you lose all electricity. Now, I have customers in Puerto Rico at the moment who've had no electricity for months, and they're able to use their cash gold to buy goods and services. Shops and businesses in Puerto Rico have put signs in the window, sorry, we can't accept credit cards, can't accept debit cards, but we will accept cash or gold. All right, that's how important gold could be in terms of that. Take a look at Bali at the moment. There's a volcano there. Different natural disasters can happen, earthquakes, things like that. And this is why having this gold is so important to have it there as a backup and a physical product. Now, can you get cryptocurrency physically delivered? No, you can't, but you can get your gold physically delivered, so you can be in possession of it. I like to be in possession of all my gold. Again, that's not something you can do with Bitcoin. It's easy to understand for most people. Look, I've set up Bitcoin accounts. I've set up Bitcoin exchange accounts just to see how it works. The denominations are really, really difficult to understand. It's not point not 111 whatever of a Bitcoin becomes $10 or whatever. The great thing about our notes is that this is around about $7, €7. This one's around about 14. This one's around about 28. So it's denominations that we're actually used to using, quite close to what a lot of people use in their countries already. So it's really easy to understand. It's really easy to register for account. 30 seconds after this video, you can register for account. You can load some cash gold. You can transfer it to someone else. It doesn't take any special IT skills to work with Karatpay. Last but not least, and this is really important to me, I don't know who the person is who set up Bitcoin, Nagashaku something or other, Yagasaki or something, I don't know what he's called. But anyway, I don't know who's behind Bitcoin. For all we know, Bitcoin could be a false flag by governments just to get people talking about cryptocurrency, just to get people used to digital currency so they can get rid of currency, because there's a war on cash going on at the minute. I'm not saying that's what Bitcoin is, but it could be. The thing about it is, I don't know who's behind Bitcoin. I don't know if it could be wiped out tomorrow morning. I like the fact that I know Harold Seitz. I like the fact that I've been in his office. I like the fact that the company's been growing for the past 6 years. I like the fact that I can shake the man's hand, look into his eye, and I know what he's all about, and I know what his heart is, and I know what the future of this company is going to be as well. And for all of those reasons put together, I think we have done at Karatbars International, and Karatpay has done what cryptocurrency set out to do. And we've done it right now, and it's available right now, and the app will be with us on the 20th of January. So if you want to get started now with this revolution, and really we do have a revolution here, you can get a free account for life by registering under this video or getting back to the person who sent you here. There are no subscriptions or fees or hidden charges at all. So unlike a lot of companies who charge you monthly fees and subscriptions, we don't have that. Check out all the available products that we have for sale, including the Christmas cards and birthday cards and branded cards, all those things. And then make your purchase, which is really easy. You can use Bitcoin, you can use credit card, you can use debit card, you can use bank wire transfer. We have bank accounts in Europe, we have bank accounts in the United States, and we have a bank account in the UK as well. So if you get free or really low cost wire transfers, then you can do a bank wire transfer in your own country as well. Really simple, really easy. Get started with your free gold savings account today and take a look at how the back office works. What I would say to you is, whenever you register, you'll see two options: become an affiliate and become a customer. Both are completely free. My advice is choose the affiliate option, because you get to see all the features that are there in the back office. A customer only gets to see the product purchase. They don't get to see some of the other things. Become an affiliate, get your affiliate links, start saving, because you will want to share this with friends and family down the road. Anyway, so what does it mean to become an affiliate with Karatbars International? Well, the great thing is this is a free business model, so no one can say I didn't become a Karatbars business partner because I couldn't afford it. We have a free option. You can start today. We'll give you everything you need: website, landing page. You can start promoting the business today for free in any one of our open 125 countries. There are paid options then from €125 up to €8,400, which are a one-off cost. That's really important. It's a one-off fee for a physical marketing package that's delivered to your home. There are no monthly fees, no charges or forced purchases after that. I bought my marketing package in 2013. I have not paid a single cent to Karatbars International since for anything else. Anything I've bought, any gold that I've accumulated, have come out of my commissions. So once you've bought your marketing package, that should be it. You start at any level and work your way up. So I'm going to show you the prices in a second. You'll know which level you can come in at. We provide you with everything you need, so you don't need to go and learn third-party tools or get marketing skills or get Facebook training, because we do all that for you. You don't need to go anywhere else. Once you've registered on the website, we give you everything you need to be successful. There are no targets. There's no pressure. No one's going to be calling you up to see if you've done any work. Okay, so you're working for yourself, but you're not by yourself. And you keep everything that you earn as well. So that because there's no fees and subscriptions, whenever you earn a commission, it's your commission, it's all yours to keep. We're paid 5 times every month. We're paid weekly commissions, and we're also paid on gold commissions on the first of each month. You can earn cash, obviously, because you need cash to live. You can also earn free gold through the compensation plan. You can earn holidays. I've earned lots of holidays with the company. I'm going on another one in January. The company has given away lots of cars over the past number of years, cruises, Rolex watches, and the list goes on. Now, the maximum you can earn per week in bonuses on top of your gold commissions is 1.8 million euros per week. And I'm going to show you how that works as well. Now, that might sound like a big figure, but you have to remember we're in 125 countries and gold is a huge, huge market. Now, let's take a look at the prices. Well, obviously you've got your free package, which doesn't cost anything at all. As a free package member, you can earn up to 6%, and that's on gold only. Okay, so you can only earn commissions on gold sales in your organization. If you decide to become a bronze package member, it's 125 euros. That's $148. As a bronze package member, you can now earn 5% on any other packages that business partners buy. All right, so we do need new business partners, obviously. If you introduce a new business partner as a bronze member, it works out at 5%. Silver's 396, you're on 10%. Gold 8987, you're now on 15%. VIP is 1909. That's how I came into the business. I actually came in as a silver first of all, and then a couple of weeks later, I got my silver package. I upgraded to VIP. I paid the difference between the two. VIP then is 20%, premium package is 20%, and the premium professional package is also 20%. And the premium professional package is 8,420. The important thing about these packages, and it doesn't matter which one you choose, it's a one-off purchase. Okay, the value exceeds the cost, which is really important. So if you buy a premium professional package at 8,420, there's over 9,000 euros worth of products in that box that's delivered to your home. That's really important. With things like you get gold, you get different types of cards. In the premium packages also you get one of these nice gold watches, which I'll take off and show you in a second. Oh. So that's our Karatbars watch. You can choose one of those. Okay, that's inside the pack itself. If you're not into watches, you can choose the Mont Blanc pen. Okay, so really, really high quality, top end products as we only expect from Karatbars, because that's all Karatbars produce is very high end, very top quality products, and that's why we work with very high end, top quality partnerships. All your products, your package will be delivered by FedEx. You can start immediately the moment you've bought the package, so you don't have to wait for it to arrive. You can start at any level from bronze to VIP and just upgrade by paying the difference. You can pay by bank wire. Again, we have banks in different countries in Europe and also United States and UK. Or you can choose credit card, debit card, or Bitcoin. All right. So again, Karatbars International don't accept Bitcoin. The global payment processor that we use accepts Bitcoin. The payment processor then pays Karatbars in euros. All right, so that's how that works. So you know from the packages there from 125 up to 8,420, what I'll say to you is choose the maximum package that you can afford. The reason for that is, apart from getting the higher commission levels, is that whenever you're starting to build your business, you'll find that business partners tend to copy you. And if you're a VIP, then they will come in at VIP. If you're a bronze, they will do a bronze as well. So try and be on the maximum package level that you can possibly at to maximize the commissions and maximize the successfulness of your business. So it's a very, very simple business. I said this at the very beginning. Here's how simple Karatbars is. You don't need any experience in selling. All right, the less experience you have in selling, maybe the better. You don't have to do any presenting. You don't have to buy any products yourself. I just buy these because I do presentations. You don't have to. You don't have to hold any products yourself because people aren't buying from you. There's nothing for you to deliver. Karatbars do all that. Offline or online, so you can build your business offline or online. We'll train you on both. The training is completely free and we give you 7-day support. So how do you build the business? Really simple. Take a look at the circles on the screen. You promote a presentation, either a live one or a recorded one. Leaders do presentations every day of the week, so you've always got one to plug into every day. The customer then registers and buys from the website themselves. You don't need to help them with that. It's quite simple and straightforward. Karatbars then deliver the product and do all the customer support for you as well. And then Karatbars will pay you weekly onto your company MasterCard. You're paid every Friday on direct commissions and bonuses, and you're paid every month on the first of each month for the gold sold in your organization. There are many different ways to earn. As I said already, you've got double income generation bonuses. There's Karatbars pools where you can get free gold every month, package bonuses, dual team bonuses, premium pools, and then the premium professional pools as well. Last year, you can see in the top there, myself and my wife, we were taken to Beverly Hills, stayed there for 9 days, all paid for by Karatbars. To the right, you can see me on the cruise in Mexico. That's why I'm wearing a Mexican hat. Fantastic event that was. We left Miami, went all around Honduras and Mexico. It was a fantastic time we had there. To the left of that, then you can see that was just before we got on the helicopter to go on the CEO dinner in the summer in Germany. And on the 17th of January, which is 2018, I'm heading off to Las Vegas, and I'm going to be speaking at the Karatbars event on the Saturday. So if you do get a chance, please come to Las Vegas in January. Come to the training day on the Friday, which is training for K exchanges and Karat Pay. If you attend the training, you'll get a certificate. And then the whole day's events on the Saturday. Then these are completely invaluable events. If you can please get there, they're great. Again, I've qualified for the event. I've got free tickets for the event. I've qualified for the CEO dinner, and I'm also getting €1,500 spending money to spend while I'm there as well. Karatbars are giving away cars on stage at this event for people who've qualified for them, and other prizes that people get through different incentives throughout the year. So many ways to earn. If you're motivated by cash, you can earn as much as you like. If you're motivated by holidays and incentives and things like that, you've got all those things to go for as well. So let me give you a couple of little examples about earning. If you introduce a new business partner, what does that mean? Well, I'm a VIP member, I'm on 20%. If I was a silver, I'd be on 10. So a person you speak to buys a VIP package as well. Let's say it's approximately €2,000. My commission on that would be 20%, which is €400, and I'll be paid that €400 next Friday. It's a one-off payment for bringing in a new business partner into the company, because Karatbars International don't have to go and advertise and recruit and train that person. You've done it all for them. Really quick, really easy. Another example, we have branded cards. Client goes out, you talk to someone, that client decides to buy 500 branded cards. The branded cards are available in 1 gram or 0.1 gram. Let's say, for example, they buy 250 or more, they get a better price on them. Let's say, for example, they bought 500 branded cards. That would work out at €28,950. Now, I've had customers buy more than this already this year. I've had someone using branded cards as a marketing tool for their financial services company. But again, 28,950, I'm on 5% commission. So my direct customer that bought those branded cards, I've now made a commission of €1,447.50, and I'll be paid that on the first of the month. Again, people can use branded cards for garages, for real estate. There's loads of things you can do. You can create your own branded cards as well. Take a look at those options there within the website. Earning from regular savers, you can earn from 0.5% up to 6% commission. Now, if someone spends €50, this is really simple and straightforward, and you're on 5%, obviously you make €2.50. It doesn't really get much easier or simple than that. If you're on 6%, you get more. If you're on 4%, you're earning less. So if you have 100 people this week saving €50, for example, then you're going to be making €250. It's really simple and easy to work out. If you have 10,000 people in your organization this week who are saving €50 in gold, then you'll make €25,000. If you've got 1 million people saving €50 in gold this week, then you'll make €2.5 million this week. The autosave means people are setting up a regular savings account. This is where you'll make your passive residual income, because those people are saving every single week. And that builds up to your residual income over the weeks and over the months and over the years ahead. When I started, I had my very first customer saving 1 gram of gold. I now have over 13,000 people in my organization in over 100 countries. It's my personal target that I want to get to over 100,000 is my next target, to have over 100,000 people in my organization saving every week or saving every month with Karatbars International. Now, we do have dual team bonuses as well. Let me very quickly explain how that works. In Karatbars, you have 2 teams. You have a left team and you have a right team. Every time someone buys a gram of gold, for example, that's 1 unit. If someone buys a bronze package, for example, that's 5 units. If someone buys a silver, that's 20 units. Gold package is 50, VIP is 100. If someone buys a premium professional package, it's 250 units. So what do these units mean? Well, put in simple terms, on your left team, when you get 25 units, and on your right is 50, that creates a cycle or a payout. If you're a bronze member, you get 20. If you're silver, it's 40. Gold is 60, VIP is 80. So in my case, I have around about 6,500 people on my left team, around about 6,500 people on my left team. Whenever there's 25 units on one side, 50 on the other, I get an €80 payout. Now, you can accumulate these units to infinity. So if you have 1 good person building on your left, 1 good person building on your right, then they'll be creating the units. They'll be creating those cycles, if you like, and you'll be getting paid those. Those happen in real time, and you're paid these every single week. You can accumulate units to infinity. Doesn't matter how the units happen or where they happen or who they happen with or what level the person's on, you still get the units. There's no flushing away of units. There's no personal targets for you to have to reach yourself. Okay, so you don't have to go and hit a target every week. You could go fishing for 6 months. If those units happen, you'll still get paid your cycle payouts every single week. You cannot lose these units in any way. You can earn up to 180,000 of these bonus payouts in 1 week, and the maximum you can earn is 1.8 million euros. Now, let that sink in for a second. 1.8 million euros this week. If you do the same thing again next week, you can earn 1.8 million euros next week as well. That's how powerful this compensation plan is. I don't think people realize it enough. Karatbars International is not the type of company where we go showing off checks up on stages or anything like that. But this compensation plan is amazing. It's creating millionaires around the world, and it will create many more over the next 5 to 10 years as well. Now, the only question to ask yourself is, how big is your ambition? This is you here. Do you want to go out and help us find business partners, which we need? Do you want to help us with savings plans, with K-Exchange, with Carrot Pay? Do you want to help? Do you know churches, charities, and non-profits? Maybe branded cards would be your things. Maybe business cards, going to car dealerships or businesses. Maybe sports clubs. Maybe you have a connection with a hockey team or a soccer team or a rugby team or any high-level sporting organisation that you know that we could get in touch with now, and we could bring them into the Karatbars family and become partners with them. There's 240 million people in the USA over the age of 18. There's 50 million people in the UK and Ireland over the age of 18, and we are in 122 other countries. If you know someone over 18, if they're saving in cash, if they're finding it difficult to get ahead, and they can't escape the fact that inflation's too high and savings are too low, introduce them to Karatbars International, show them that there's another way to save, and that's all we're trying to do. There's millions and millions of people out there we can reach. And as I said, we're in 125 countries. Now, if you want to get started, it's really quick and easy. Open your free affiliate account, which again, the link's under this video. We'll get back to the person who told you about the video, and complete the 5 steps. Now, I can't say this strongly enough. There are 5 steps there and 5 videos. Complete the steps in order. Step 1, order your package. Order the maximum package you can afford. Step 2, do your KYC. It simply means upload a copy of your driving license, passport, and a utility bill. That will be approved for you with the KYC team. Step 3, order your prepaid MasterCard. If you don't order your prepaid MasterCard, you're not going to be able to get your commissions. Don't wait until you have commissions before you order the MasterCard. Get the MasterCard, get it delivered, have it in your wallet, and believe in the fact that you're going to earn some commissions. It's important that you do the steps as well so that you can show other people how to do the steps. If you're talking to someone next week, you want to have that MasterCard in your pocket so you can show them that Karatbars International have an affiliation with MasterCard. That's a very powerful thing. Step 4, set up your autosave. Your autosave is an auto purchase on gold. Now, you don't have to, it's not mandatory, but if you're going to be a professional affiliate, at least save 50 euros per week or 50 euros per month, because that's the minimum, or save as much as you can. The more you're saving, the more people are likely to copy what you're actually doing as well. Now, there are, Harold Seitz has just brought out a new book as well, and there's lots of training in step 5. There's great training inside there on the future of money. But under the Fast Start section, that's where you'll find your marketing plan, it's where you'll find your landing page, and it's where you'll find your training on how to start your business. There's a system video there, 20-minute video, which shows you how to build your business over a period of time. What I would say to you is 3 people is not a survey. All right, most people start in a direct selling business and they ask 3 people to look at their presentation or the business, and 3 people don't look, and then they give up. I didn't have my first registration until I'd spoken to maybe 20 people. I didn't have my first sale until I registered my 11th person. Now think about that. I spoke 11 people registered for free Karatbars accounts before I had my first sale. Now I could have given up after the first, after the second, after the third. If I'd done that, I wouldn't have just bought myself a brand new BMW 6 Series that I've got out there. I wouldn't be living in this house that was built in 1885. I wouldn't be living in this lovely farm. I wouldn't have the freedom that Karatbars International has given me, and I wouldn't have all this free time to spend with my family as well. I wouldn't have met the fantastic family that I've got within Karatbars, and I wouldn't have accumulated all this gold that's going to guarantee I have a fantastic retirement and that I've got safety and security in my future as well. That's how important these 5 steps are. So get them done. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5. If you get them all done today, that's your business started. Your package will be with you in a few weeks. All you need to do then is there's a landing page there in the back office, or you can use this presentation, which is every single Monday night at 8:30, karatbarspresentation.com. Use this presentation or use one of the presentations from one of the other leaders. We've created a very simple system. It's very, very simple to follow. Anyone in any country can do it. 15 minutes will get your steps done. That's all you need to do. All you need to do now is promote your presentation, promote that landing page, and tell other people about Karatbars International. It doesn't get any easier. We will help you all the way. Leaders like myself are always on the end of the phone. We're always on the end of an email if you need to speak to us, and we'll be very, very happy to get you started, get you up and going, and give you that freedom, that passive residual income that Karatbars International has given me, has given many, many dozens and hundreds of other people around the world already. So thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this introduction. If you do have any questions, remember, register on the website. All the information you need is in the website. This is an overview. The marketing plan's in there. All the products are in there. The prices are in there. And of course, if you've got any questions, get back to me, get back to your sponsor, or get back to head office, email support@karatbars.com, and they'll help you out as well. So thanks very much for watching, and I hope to speak to you all again, same time, same place next week. And of course, I hope to see you all in Las Vegas in January. Thanks very much for watching.